There is a message, a type of message here that I have not shared in quite a while as it pertains to my Venus message series. And there is a Venus message coming through today. As you know, yes, I am very in tune with and knowledgeable of the astrological transits and how they pertain to utilizing them in your career, your feminine business, your heart, your love life, your relationships, all of that, your codes that live in your chart. And this that I share as pertains to the astrology is also coming through my channel um, that I am connected to and through with Venus. All right. And Venus is, yes, the planet, and it is also the planet of the divine feminine. That is what I have received over the past 2 or 3 years. And I was guided to start this series. So here we are back at what really got this started in the first place, which is my channel and my being, as it's even in my astrological chart and codes as the queen archetype that I am. I'm meant to share, be a leader, actually a guide for the Divine Feminine Collective, protecting the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine via these Venus messages. Okay, so let's get into it. I do have my tarot that I'm using as well as the oracle cards here, the water oracle cards. Most of it is going to be with the cards confirmation, but channeled to start here, really. All right. So I was drawn to the tarot right away. So there's definitely something that wants to be shared through that. And we're just going to get right into it. So the first thing that I received as I was preparing my setup here for this Venus message is that, and I'm titling it after I finish this, by the way. Okay. So that's the way I work, in terms of my channeling. And what I receive is that this is connected to the last Venus message that I did, which was all right, because the energy is still there. It doesn't go away, by the way, like ever, but it is especially within those 2 weeks of that new moon and following, right, that the energy is very much there to work with. So we had a new moon in Cancer. And as you know, and especially if you watched that last Venus message, Cancer New Moon activation video, it was pertaining to also the reward that Jupiter is right providing to the feminines within the Divine Feminine Collective that embrace the message of that Cancer energy, because Jupiter was just in Cancer and recently, literally like maybe a few weeks, if even that, moved into Leo. So that's how Jupiter works. It is after that transit that you receive your reward. Okay. So yeah, the cards are, oof, they are literally like, they just pulled me to them. Okay, they want to get out something here, but this is connected to that message. And I was talking a little bit about in that message, the gist of it, I'll say here, really was that if you are this woman, which I was receiving with this message too, this is for my ladies who are or want to be, are working towards being and having a business owner that is, I'm sorry, my words are like wild right now with Mercury retrograde. You are a business owner, or you want to be a business owner who has a scaled business. All right, you are the founder, you are the CEO, you're running it, you're managing it. Even if you have a team, it's your baby, it's your thing, and this is what you've already done. And some of you, I'm even receiving, are like taking or feeling like taking like a retreat or a pause or break from this, and doing something else. And the something else that you might be craving or desiring is actually pertaining to your love life. And because your career, for those of you that have scaled, is going to be supported by that, right? By your husband, by your partner. They may even invest further, like into what it is that you are doing and building, right? You know, career wise, financially wise, business wise. And also for those of you that are building this, you know, business that you want to, you envision, and you know that you're going to have a business that scales, you know, in the near future, you are meant to be, I'm hearing like venerating, okay, your love life. All right, vindicating. I'm hearing also your love life, um, in order to, it will support your business. It will support your career. Okay, so this is connected. Now that was the message for that Cancer moon activation, and it's like you will be rewarded by Jupiter, especially when you do that, you listen to that, because as women, as females, as the feminine, we are ruled by the moon, which is the ruler of Cancer. It is the mother energy. It is all about intuition. It's all about the divine feminine actually being activated. So that is why this was coming through, and is right now, because we're still in Cancer season. And like I said, that moon and it's what it's bringing, right, to, for the opportunity for the feminine collective is very much still present and will be for a long time actually. It's not going to go away. It's just that you are especially supported right now. It's kind of like effortless when you submit and surrender to that, doing that. You know, prioritizing right now your love life, your heart space, and emotional fulfillment, and welcoming in, being receptive to the divine masculine. Okay. So, what wants to be said here to those? Okay. Feminine collective is Venus message. I keep getting the word budget. Okay, budget. Okay, they're giving me, I'm so sorry for all the noise. Of course, all the noise wants to start when I'm recording, but whatever. All right, we're going to continue this. They're giving me this to tell you about budget. That I'm saying the phrase budget friendly, and I'm hearing you're not on a budget energetically. This is very interesting. Bear with me, stay with me here. You're not on a budget energetically, as pertains to your friends. That's why it came, I'm seeing like female friends, okay? That's why it came through as budget friendly. It doesn't mean like logically what your mind goes to, like you're spending that in a way that's a budget friendly, right? Like saving money. No, it's talking about energetically, and they're saying something about you and your friends, your female friends, and that you're not on a budget energetically with them, but like as it pertains to your relationships with the masculine, like in with men, you budget your energy. You make yourself unavailable. Oof. Okay. So you're very available to your female friends. I'm hearing this like, let's go out, girl. Like, let's do this, let's do that. Okay. There's like too much of an embrace of being a single woman, is what I'm hearing. Oof. And then the cards came out. Okay. Wow. All right. The Nine of Cups and strength is here. The King of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck, with the Five of Wands and the Three of Cups and the Five of Cups. This is literally what I was talking about before. So how this divine masculine is emotionally available. Emotionally available, emotionally secure in himself, and as pertains to his relationships, relating with the feminine, with women, and his own heart, right? Could be a water sign that you're needing or calling in here. And we have the Queen of Pentacles under that. It's like with the Nine of Cups coming out in strength, this is like wish fulfillment energy in the tarot. So it's like you want this, actually. You want this emotional hole, I'm hearing. Interesting. Like void, because you are this single woman, but you don't want to be. You want it filled with this strength here. Strength is always like through the fears, the trials, the tribulations, the hardships, to continue with courage, faith in what you want in terms of your heart being emotionally fulfilled here. You want this man. You want this masculine. But you're in this energy here, which is great. You should be. Many of you, I'm telling you, you're already very financially successful, and you have a scaled business, or your business is about to scale. You're very financially successful. This is like a woman who built from the ground up, from roots, turning into a bountiful, plentiful harvest. All right. Some like ideas that you have, like from within yourself and your life experiences. Very creative, very attractive, magnetic. All right. In terms of her finances here, her resources. But then with the Five of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the Five of Cups here, there's an energy of like, some of you could be around your friends with this Three of Cups. You go out, you drink, you party, you do whatever you do, even if it's not that you drink alcohol, whatever it is. But you go out, you spend a lot of time with your friends, girlfriends, I'm seeing a group of women, all right, with the Three of Cups. But this Five of Wands is like, I don't know, there's something like toxic about this. Some of them are drama, but you continue to hang out with them anyway. Interesting. When that's not who you really are. All right. And you're unfulfilled. Some of you could even be experiencing, actually, right now, a disconnect from these friends. Some of them are like becoming ex-friends, I'm hearing. Okay, with this Five of Cups. This is like separation, breakups, like, but I'm seeing it in like your friend groups. For some of you, I'm getting that the reason why this could be occurring with your friends or old friends, that they're now old friends, is because you are stepping into the truth about wanting this. They are not. They are not. you can't be around these types of feminines that they don't, even if they're not exactly there in terms of like desiring the same thing, um, and owning that desire, you know, being fulfilled, right? Like open and receptive to it coming in. Even if they're not there, they should be supportive of you and not bashing like your desire for marriage, your desire for to take a break from like focusing on, I'm hearing like getting the bag, like making a million in a day, like this kind of energy here. And yeah, I'm almost hearing like you say like I have enough, you know, I have enough, I'm fulfilled, like financially, materially. I don't want that, just that, I'm hearing like anymore. You could be saying this. And you are really being supported by Venus, by the Divine Feminine Council, right, to own this, embrace it. And even if it makes some of your friendships fall apart, there's like the little girl in you that maybe always dreamt of that, like a wedding or something of the sort, proposal I'm seeing. It's just something like really grand, like romantically, that I'm seeing here that you've always dreamt about. And there's something about not being supported. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Page of Cups and the Two of Cups at the back of the deck. You've always wanted this, the marriage, the union, and you're just like reawakening to that desire. And you might be becoming alone, like spending more time alone because these girlfriends of yours, who you've been spending time with in terms of other feminines, they don't they don't respect or value men in the same way that you do, is what I'm getting here. Okay, there's something toxic about their views and perspectives and how they project it onto you, um, and other women when it comes to like marriage with the Hierophant, marriage, divine partnership. Yeah, it's like projection energy with the Seven of Swords. Okay, you have to get away from that. Let's get a few more here for these feminine. These women like to like party. Some of you could live in Dubai. That just like comes through so strong. Oh, I should the table. Yeah, I'm getting like Dubai. I'm hearing Monaco. Okay. Abu Dhabi, Arab Emirates. Like I'm hearing that really loud. Oh, I'm hearing Miami. The Ten of Cups fell on the floor. Again, marriage, divine partnership, becoming parents. Okay, with this person, dream life that is emotionally fulfilling. You cannot run from this anymore. It's actually going to start to, I'm getting to tell you this, affect your money. Okay? It's actually going to start to affect your money. I'm also getting to tell you this um, about which I teach in my Celestial Code Masterclass, which is actually what I used. Decoding, you know, my love life and my career in my own chart and understanding how they're connected actually. And because it's all about, I mean, all of the astrology is, energetically speaking, connected to the feminine and the masculine. So the Celestial Code Masterclass talks about, teaches you, dives into the depths of the codes that live within that seem to be hidden in the astrology in your chart, in these particular houses and placements, areas of your chart that identify the feminine and masculine energetic principles as pertains to your love life, your marriage, your husband, your, the right person, partner. It could even show you their sign, all of that, and your money, your career. All right. And that's what I'm receiving right now is like, some of you may need to dive into that, the Celestial Code Masterclass. It's in the description box below. And when this 10 of Cups came out and I got that about, it's going to start to affect your money if you ignore this desire that your heart is, it's your inner feminine, your divine feminine essence that's trying to speak to you and tell you like, hey, we need this. All right. Yeah, we've been magnetizing and attracting, receiving in abundance and, unlimited in terms of money and all of that. And we're built for, all right, being given to and receiving from a masculine, a man. There's just something about, that song, Two is Better Than One by Taylor Swift, and who the other artist is. That's what I'm hearing right now, that song. Two is better than one, and it's 22:02 on my timer on the clock here. Two is like the number of attraction. It's the number of partnership, union, divine partnership, marriage, okay? And that's what I'm receiving. And you are coming into the awareness of this. Maybe you've been seeing twos a lot, but you're coming to the awareness of this, how important, actually, how vital I'm even hearing it is, not just to your heart being fulfilled, like going forward in your life. I'm also hearing like your legacy, your lineage, all right, generational wealth, because it's like, if you don't got the person and you don't start the family, like, what do you mean generational wealth? What do you mean legacy? Like, left to who? So that's what I'm hearing, honey. Yeah. Dubai and Monaco, Arab Emirates coming through so strong. All right. You could live in Dubai, or you could live in Monaco, or you could have, like, you live in Dubai and you also hearing Miami again. You travel like between these places and you live in one of them is what I'm receiving. Okay. One more here. Wow, we have the Six of Cups. Again, this is connected to your inner child and what it desires. And it's also connected to children in general. So it could be that you desire to be a mother. You're getting to that place of desiring this. It's like calling to you. You could be having dreams about it. I'm hearing for some of you. You could be having dreams about it, imagining about it with Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups here is also like, sometimes it's like illusion, but it could also be, it's very Pisces energy. It's also dreams, connected to dreams, daydreaming about your desires. Okay. And also it could be an energy of like overwhelm with like all of these cups, right? Of like what to focus on here, confusion of what to focus on. But you should be focusing on one or two of these cups, and the other ones can wait. I'm hearing whatever level up you've been wanting, like in terms of your business, if you've been thinking of venturing into like another leg, a branch of your business or career, your finances, another stream of income, like something like that. I'm also hearing like a business partnership for some of you. For some of you, your business partner is meant to be your partner, your husband. So hold off on that. All right. That can wait. Like all of that with the business, I'm hearing like sidebar, like put it on the. All right. There's something that you need to take action on as it pertains to your emotional fulfillment. That it won't go away. You have a lot of thoughts about this with the Knight of Swords, the Nine of Swords. It won't go away. You're dreaming of it. I'm telling you. I'm seeing it for some of you. Three of Swords, heartbreak, the past. Maybe you've had an experienced a heartbreak in the past that's got you feeling disillusioned, and having not a good sense of judgment and feeling confused about opening back up to this love, this marriage, desire of yours. Okay. But the universe, interesting, I just said the universe because I was hearing like God, divine, and then I said the universe. That could be what you say and refer to it as. The universe is asking you to shift your perspective, urging you actually with the Hanged Man to change your mindset about this. To take a pause and recognize that actually this is all in your own head. You are the answer to your problem. The problem that is, I can't trust men. I haven't met any good men. I talked about that in the last Venus message for that Cancer New Moon activation. It's BS. We gotta call it out, babes. Because you're focused on the red flags and not even able to recognize the green ones because you've been so focused because of what happened in the past or stories that your girlfriends have told you, about their experiences or whatever. You've been focused on the red flags and you can't even identify the green ones because of that. There is, all right, for some of you, yeah, I have to say it. Let me get like 2, maybe 3 more here about this because it's coming through strong now. But there is a man in your field, in your energy field. Some of you already know this person, have been talking to them. Some of you, you've friend zoned with this person. I'm hearing, wow. I'm actually getting, for some of you, this is a new person, but for most of you here, I'm getting like 80% of you. This is someone you already know. They could be a water sign, a fire sign, I'm getting. All right, I'm seeing Scorpio. I am seeing Pisces. I am seeing Cancer, so all the water signs. I'm especially seeing Scorpio. I'm also seeing Sagittarius. Honestly, all of it. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Scorpio, Aries, and Sagittarius are the strongest signs that are coming through. Yes, I'm talking sun sign. They're saying sun sign. Wow. Interesting. You could have met this person in Abu Dhabi, or he could live there. Whoever that's for, that's going to tell you the man. Yeah. All right, that you're probably already thinking of. Yeah, him. I'm getting Scorpio for that. All right. Tell me more about this for this women collective. Oh my gosh. The 3 of Wands. Travel is involved. this is a long distance connection. I mean, it's not long. Oh, okay, that's confirmation. Yeah, it's not long. Some of you live in Dubai or Abu Dhabi, like I said, something like that. It's also nothing I'm hearing because I mean, both of you are very wealthy, this man and you. Oh, and he is decisive. We have the Four of Wands, okay, at the bottom of the deck, the King of Swords and Judgment, the Empress. I can't make it up. And this Four of Wands and King of Swords is like, yeah, some of you friend zoned this person. They have already been vocal about their attraction and interest in you. And if they haven't, they're very discerning. If they haven't, for those of you that they haven't, they are discerning and they can read and tell when you're not being in your divine feminine energy and you're too influenced by these friends, right? These female friends. And you're not going to be receptive to him. So, like, he hasn't said anything, right? Yeah. Two more here. But travel is involved. There's, you live in two different places, I'm getting, but they're not so far away from each other. Anything else? Oh, we have Justice. That's too many cards. Yeah. God, divine, the universe is just really loud about this. You need to be receptive. Make yourself available. And it doesn't mean chase, you know. I think many women get this wrong too about like putting yourself out there in terms of like dating doesn't mean that you chase. Or when I say like you initiate, right? It doesn't mean that you're chasing. That's not you being out of your feminine energy here when you make yourself available or when you initiate. That's not what that is. That's you saying, I'm receptive. You don't have to make plans, right? Reservations. Or say, I want this. No, you don't need to do that. You can sometimes be the initiator by saying, oh, I would just love this, to experience this. That's very feminine way of communicating and magnetizing, right? Because that's that seductress kind of, and saying, oh, I would love this, you know, and that's it. Okay, but there's two more here. Yeah. This is going to, and I think you know this also, because we have the High Priestess. There's two things here. You could be needing to be quiet about this, putting yourself out there, right? In terms of the dating scene with the Six of Wands, putting yourself out there, being seen, right? You could be needing to keep quiet about it. Don't tell your friends if you are still in communication connection with these other women who are not really supportive or on the same page about this. This value, right, that you have in terms of divine union, partnership, marriage, desiring that and availing yourself for it. And the other thing is that you, with the High Priestess, intuitively sense the importance of this, of putting yourself out there and getting it going, you know. And again, you could be dreaming about this. Oh my God, I just got something that for some of you, you could even have dreamt of this person. Wow. Okay. That's for someone here. But you're really needing to leave behind, maybe for some of you, these friends, this friend group, the parties, that lifestyle that says bachelorette, I'm hearing. Okay. And notice how like she's going up the stairs. Like this is not a downgrade, baby. This is an upgrade, up level to your life, to your not just love life and your heart space and your joy and your feminine essence and energy, but it's an upgrade and up level for your business, for your career, for your money, honey, because two is better than one. Okay. Yeah. There's some type of online communication, message. I'm hearing email, invite. I don't know why I just heard email and then I saw like you got mail. Like how cute. Are you like communicating with this person like pen pals? That's the vibe. But this is his energy here. This is a very wealthy man. Not only is he very wealthy, he's not really into the whole like I'm getting it like parties. Like he likes to be home. He could have a dog or a cat. He likes like his pets, his home is what I'm seeing. He wants a wife. He wants to start a family. All right. He could reach out to you, or you could be getting the green light, especially if you've dreamt of this, to reach out to him. Okay. Yeah, you're closing out a cycle, a phase of your life. All right. I'm also getting to like he's bored. He's bored. He doesn't go to the parties and all that anymore. Like he used to do that a while ago. He hasn't done that in a while. He's bored, you're bored. Same vibe, same page here. And yeah, he's like, I want something new in terms of my human experience here. There's something more. He wants to start a new page. All right, is what I'm hearing in his life. And it has to do with love life. We're going to close out the message with the Water Oracle cards to affirm what I have already said or dive deeper into the message and get some more information here. I think this is it, though. This is very, very clear. That is what I'm getting through my channel. Check where you have Cancer in your chart. I'm also going to tell you. And check out the Celestial Code Masterclass in the description box below to really understand, because I actually talk about, give you a little sneak peek right now, the sign of Cancer. Like I said, it is the divine feminine energetic, like the foundation of the divine feminine energetic principle in the astrology. Out of all of these astrological archetypes, the Cancer, the sign of Cancer, and the fourth house, which it rules. And I'll tell you a little bit more. The divine masculine energetic principle, the foundation, is Leo, which is the ruler of the fifth house. So check out the Celestial Code Masterclass in the description box below if this message resonates with you, and you will dive deep. I'm telling you, you will decode very likely who your husband is, where you're going to find them, what kind of husband you need, and how that's actually going to support you in your career. So, oh my gosh, yeah, this is new priorities. It literally says new priorities. It's in German because I got these when I lived in Germany. What is really important? Reflection and new priorities. Yeah, you have new priorities. So does this man, this masculine, by the way. Look at this freaking cards. Something will happen, it says. A new start. New beginning. I can't make it up. Let's get one more. Some of you are a Leo, I'm also getting here. It's interesting. Sun, moon, or rising, or Venus. One more. Close out this message. Wow, the cards are a little wild right now. That might be it. Oh, no, that's... There we go. We have, wow, training, learning, new hobbies, and passion. Yeah, you are having new hobbies. So is this masculine? Your passion for life and what really matters, what's really important, your new priorities is also a training. All right, you're being trained, tested by God, the universe right now. Like I said, because it's a signal, like a flash of like warning of like, if you don't, all right, surrender and submit to this, you will regret it. The chance will come back around, but it might take a long time, is what I'm getting. Okay. So, yeah, what you've been, some of you have been dreaming about this, like this coming through so strong. This is about dreams being actualized and your future reality being shown to you like through your dreams. And again, it says new start, new beginning. Okay. So there's a new beginning in your love life. You have the green light to go forward with availing yourself to this. Go listen to the last Venus message for the Cancer New Moon activation. And I will see you in the next Venus message.